We had a language facilitation experience at the grocery store here in Dubai. Grocery store can be a challenging place to take a late talker, especially if they are kind of like Aaron and not very good at delayed gratification or waiting. So that's what we're learning. Aaron does not like to wait. He doesn't like to wait in traffic when the bus is stopped. He doesn't like to wait. Even when we were doing some driving other times, anytime the car stops in traffic, we start hearing from him. Vocalizations, whining. He'll shout out these words like cars and go and wait and knock it off and that kind of stop it. He's like, stop it, things like that. Because he's triggering us to have conversation and talk about this experience and help him to wait. Now, one of the things that mom does is she's got sort of snacks handy to help him fill his time while he's waiting, because Aaron's not very good at playing with toys. And this is one of the things that we're kind of working on. Anyway, back to the store. You'll see us in the store exploring different things, and Aaron was really set on this one area that just had pictures of cakes. Now, Aaron doesn't even eat these kind of cakes, but he really liked this picture. He also was really set on walking on these rails. So they've got rails around all the things so that the carts or buggies don't bash into it. And he found every one of them that he could to walk on, and was having experiences, enjoying those experiences like that at the grocery store. His mom did her best to try to find things at the grocery that were interesting and fun, and we were kind of filling time while Dad was actually finding the actual items. So Aaron's not at the level where he's able to help with shopping and find things. He's more at the I explore things wherever I go stage. So that is how our grocery went. Now, in your case, it may be different, that your child is able to help follow a list, do things like that, but Aaron's not at that stage yet. So we just tried to find fun ways to not necessarily just get through the shopping, but find some ways to teach at least a little something. Even if it is, we have to wait for this thing, we have to stay in line, we can't go out, we can't run around all over the place. Even if it is just that behavior in the store. How do we behave in the store? And that's part of what the basic learning is going on, because remember, we're working with Aaron on boundaries. And boundaries in the house, boundaries in the car, boundaries in the grocery store, and Lisa is working on her ability to help him meet these boundaries, because if Aaron gets upset or he wants to lay on the floor or do any of those other things, Lisa finds herself, sliding into language facilitation mode, or just catering to him, giving him the whatever to make the behavior stop. And she's kind of wavering between those things right now as she builds up her courage to keep her boundaries. So grocery store today was an important language facilitation event that we worked through together. And this is, I think what Lisa learned is that she's got a lot more practice to do with this activity, because it wasn't that it was unpleasant, but these things take a lot of work and effort when you do them properly. And Lisa's doing her best to give it a try with my coaching. And, it's just one more of those community things that we're working through here in Dubai, doing language facilitation on location.